All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is season 4 of the UDL, the Untitled Draft League, and we're going to go over a brief retrospective of the entire league. Um, so, my name is Matthew. I go by Don Mateo on Discord, and I coach the Matthewssandlashes. This was my team this year: Urshifu, Single Strike, Dark, Lorantis, Volcarona, Articuno, Galar, Aegislash, Manectric, Persian, and Reiki Draco from the beginning. And then I had a couple of Pokemon that switched in and out. I think ultimately only 3 kept switching in and out. Glaceon, Klefki, and Kling took over for Cottony, Basculin, and then I had a variety of other Pokemon in the final slot. I don't think they. Oh, Tauros. Um, but ended up with these 3 as the final 3 components. Of this team, 10 of them made an impact. All 11 of them got brought at some point. 10 of them made an impact, and 4 of them made an extremely big impact. But we'll get to that. Anyway, I love this team. My goal was to build a team that would be a lot of fun to play with. So I picked Pokemon that I've always wanted to use. So I picked Lurantis. I picked Clefable. And if you're like, that doesn't look like a Clefable. No, it doesn't. I wanted Tailwind and Trick Room in a single Pokemon, along with Imprison. And I wanted answers to Intimidators. I wanted Lightning Rod with electric fire capabilities. I really wanted a fake out user, a fast fake out user, and Persian fit the bill. Plus, I thought fast Icy Wind was really useful. But the biggest thing is I really thought that Regidraco was just going to be extremely good in this VGC, no Dynamax, no Ally Switch format. Ally Switch doesn't really affect it. In fact, Ally Switch probably makes it worse because obviously its best attack is a spread attack. And there's nothing better, I imagine, than seeing the opponent Ally Switch right before you drop Dragon Energy on them. I wouldn't know because it didn't happen in this league. But that's what I really wanted for this league. I really thought that was going to be a fun way to play. I got Urshifu not because I thought it would be fun, but because I thought it would be good. And I got Aegislash because I realized that, oh my gosh, Urshifu and Regidraco are both incredibly bad into fairy types. And that's also why I swapped Clefable for Volcaronas, because I wanted to be able to draw fairy attacks and resist them with fire, and Aegislash. Also, Aegislash and Articuno are both very weak to ghost types, and Urshifu deals with that very well. As you can see, this team is really, really profoundly weak to fire. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weaknesses to fire and 1 resistance, and my 1 resistance is Regidraco, who can't hit him back super effectively. That probably won't lead to any problems, though. Spoiler alert, definitely leads to problems. Okay, so week 1. So game 1, week 1. I had Tauros here. So as I approach this is pretty much the obvious 6 for this team to be using. I expected everything that he brought here. And my idea was going to be use Altaria to... Oh, Altaria, I forgot. I used Altaria a lot during the first half of the season. It was really fun. The problem with Altaria is that it doesn't offensively really have a lot of tools. And so often there are support moves that you want on it. You want Protect, because you're putting it there to stop weather, and so you want Protect so it can do that for longer. You want something like Breaking Swipe or Bulldoze to disrupt the opponent. You really want Tailwind, because that's one of the main reasons you have Altaria, and you want some form of recovery if you can. With Roost, you want Haze if you can fit it, because Haze is so good on it. And you get to the point where you're like, and what am I going to do with it? So you can use Draco Meteor. Its special attack isn't horrible, but you use Draco Meteor once, and then again, you make it a really tanky set because you want it to stay on the field, disrupting. You give this thing Will-O-Wisp, and holy crap, this thing probably jumps 3 points in value, if not more. But it can do Breaking Swipe. Woohoo! So anyway, and I had Tauros. Tauros has 2 roles it can fill, and it doesn't do either of them very well. It can either be sheer force attacker, which is just, it's okay, but it's not great at it. It falls really short of KOs. Or it can be an intimidator with no bulk. So neither of those is it really great at. Anyway, y'all ready? Here we go. So we start off, and I got Persian and Tyranitar, and immediately, Dracovish, not having a good time with that. He does correctly switch in Amoonguss into close combat, but yeah, that wasn't a good enough decision. And here comes Altaria, and boom, boom, all of a sudden, Dracovish is slow. Oh, Persian was Goggles, which was really nice. Which he should have known because I didn't take sand damage with Persian, but he missed it. So here comes Taunt. Can't use Spore. And yeah, now that I'm not scared, I can bring it in. And I did a really good job here with the defensive switches. I feel very good about it. Persian eats that Pollen Puff, and, oh, here comes Dracovish, but this isn't going to end well. I did call the switch, and that did that. Effing Persian. Yeah, Persian's pretty good. So, Crunch. Watch Persian live that. Did you see Persian live that? And then here comes an Icy Wind that just annihilates Dragonite. And now it's slower than Tyranitar. And also, I don't know why I used Wicked Blow here. Was I banded? I think it was banded. And I have no other offensive attacks, so I might as well use that. And here comes Altaria. I probably put out Altaria. Yeah, because I didn't want to reveal anything else. And Wicked Blow just does it. Yeah, I was banded. So, here comes... Well, actually, I can check. UDL... Let's see. Defeat Blitz. Yeah, so it was before then. UDL beat Prime. UDL beat Apple. UDL beat Iron. Yeah, so this was the team. And it was Choice Band. And why? Yeah. Also, look at this ability. Leaf Guard. That's not going to come up, is it? Look at that goggles. Look at those goggles. Girl, look at those goggles. I work out. All right, so game 2. Just 2 games. We're going to play at fast speed. Let's play with music on this time. Oh my, this is intense. Here comes Leaf Storm. I'll slow down. And, oh shoot, I shouldn't have been that. Okay, that's really annoying music. I'm going to turn music off. So, so now I can't 2-shot the Jellicent, and Superpower is going to make my life horrible. So it was really bad. I taunt Amoonguss, which is great, but yeah. He keeps damaging. I get a Citrus Berry, which is great. He recovers, and now he's not scared of me at all. Okay, find out he was indeed Mental Herb, which is good because that means I can kill you. Notice my attack drops after Intimidate, which is the exact reason I didn't want Incineroar. Okay, here's another taunt. I'm probably going to double fall, but I'm expecting to be doubly KO'd, but whoops, critical hit on Superpower. And oh snap. And here you go, bro. This is GG. This is definitely GG. Yeah, there goes that Dragon Energy. So Dragon Energy is, as it turns out, really good. So, and then I got a completely unnecessary critical hit. Tauros is a meme here. He's the guy who comes in on the group project, does absolutely nothing, and gets an A. But yeah, so that was a fun win. All right, then we play against the Race Street Raichus. So you can see the team that he brings. This is such a fun one. This is only my second week of the season, right? So sets aren't really prepared. He brings a Hail mode, which I expected, Thunderous, which I expected. Mudsdale, because it's his only way of dealing with Manectric. He's got Torracat. He's got Indeedee Female. I was sort of expecting Psychic Spam, but I mean, Urshifu is very good against Psychic Spam. I think I might have been Scarf Urshifu for this. Well, let's check and see. So let's go back. And let's see, beat Iron, UDL4 beat Apple, and no, oh my gosh, it was Scarf Manectric, which is so dumb. But what was I trying to outspeed? Oh, I think with this speed investment, I outspeed Arctivish even in Hail. But which is good because Altaria. Also, I mean Focus Sash Altaria. That's a meme. Life Orb, I was definitely making sure I was contrary for this one. Black Glasses, Unseen Fist. And in case he went with Trick Room, I did go Min Speed Brave, Iron Ball, Aegislash. And these are all my favorite cereals. Just kidding, they're not actually my... Wait, no, they are. These are like my favorite cereals. Most of them are cinnamon because I love cinnamon. All right, let's go. So, game 1. So, this is already going very well. This is a good lead for me. He tries to fake out Altaria, which is good. Electroweb just boosts my special attack, which is nice, and I am able to do this. I have no offense on the field right now because I went for Snarl, but what else am I going to do? Like Flamethrower the Thunderous and do like 2 damage? So, and here comes a Tailwind, and here comes Arctivish. Here comes a Snarl. He's down to half special attack. Breaking Swipe. Yeah, this wasn't necessarily common. Yeah, I was expecting like double Psychic, which is why I was ready with Scarf Snarl. But he didn't bring Alakazam. Does this. Clearly I'm snarling away. This is great. He does miss Manectric, which is great. Snarl is good. And I think I Breaking Swipe, and so Icicle Crash misses here, but it really honestly doesn't even matter because good thing there's no pressure. I only have 19 Snarls left. Here we go, just chipping away at his team and really negating their ability to do anything. Volt Switch doesn't work, by the way. So anyway, more. Why did I protect for? I probably should have just gone for it and gone for a Breaking Swipe, but here comes Regidrago, and I'm pretty confident at that. I don't think I should have done that because, I don't think I was doing 20 odd damage, but whatever. I was just like, okay, it's time to actually win. And you set up Regidrago under Tailwind, and it's GG. If you don't have a fairy, and I got Regidrago and Tailwind, like, good stinking luck. And then Apple, because he's absolutely amazing at Pokemon, adapts. Going to go grab my thinking cap real quick. Well, he does. So look at this. He brings out Mudsdale and switches immediately for Indeedee. Scary Face. So I Scary Face my own Lurantis so that I can outspeed, but he has, unfortunately, Focus Sash. And I knew there was a possibility he would have Focus Sash. I knew this move or this trick would fail if he had Focus Sash. I could have gone for the Snarl. It would have been so much safer, and I didn't. So I Scary Face, and I expected to protect here, and I didn't get it. So that wasn't good. No, I didn't expect to protect. He just had that. So Brick Break. Good job, I did that. That's good. Dragon Energy, very good. Everything's good. We're happy. And Follow Me. He uses Weather Ball and does a lot of damage to Regidrago. Yeah, he's got a berry, but that ain't going to help anything. Do I use Dragon Energy? I do, and it's only 32%. Again, Weather Ball, what a tech. He's got Mudsdale, and this is just not going to be pretty. And he calls the Protect, and that's just that. He just dominated. Excellent work. Phenomenal play. And set us up for a game 3. So at this point I realize he's got nothing for Regidrago. I just need to make sure that I get Regidrago in under Tailwind and with his sash being broken. So I do this and I give it up just to do, and then, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. And I'm like, they're both slow enough. This is over. Boom. Boom. Double Dragons into a Hail Team. But he says, I wanted to live that. Well, I don't. And I said, I don't think that was a range. And it definitely wasn't. So here's Breaking Swipe, even though, I just had nothing better to do with Altaria. And there you go. So I just knew all I needed to do is just sack my whole team if I have to. Just set up Regidrago under Tailwind. This game is over. He did have Scarf Thunderous, which does outspeed this Regidrago under Tailwind, but yeah, it wasn't enough. All right, so then play against the Boston Celtics next. Boston Celtics are the other really top-heavy team. My team for them, UDL4 beat Stotzi. So I went Rocky Helmet because I had no idea what else to do. Mixed Lurantis again. Life Orb Sheer Force. It's terrible. It's not good enough. Like, look at this. Look at this team. Or look at this dude. Like, what are you gonna do with base 100 attack? Like, Regidrago is there doing Regidrago things. Crunch was for someone on his team that I was scared of. Fake Out, Icy Wind, Foul Play. Oh, he does get Foul Play. Why did I think he does? Oh, it's just not Stab Foul Play. Alolan Persian is much better because it has Stab Foul Play. And then I think this was my one time using Cottony. Memento is definitely a meme, but it's a really good one. If you have Memento next to Lurantis, you Memento into your own Lurantis, get a free switch to something that can actually do something, and you get +2 to your opponent. So that was my intention. No, I don't want to join a random battle. So anyway, so here we go. Here's game one. Persian Lurantis. Let's go. We can go a little faster. So that's Water Urshifu. Flinched. And I hit my Leaf Storm, and Urshifu goes down without doing anything. I protect because I'm predicting Fly into me, and indeed it is. I taunt the Registeel, and it goes straight for a Body Press. Which Persian lives? Thank you. Which means that Lurantis only gets hit by 1 Dragon Darts here. Superpower into the Registeel, and that boosts my attack and defense. Body Press, I take 44 from that. Here comes Urshifu. Sucker Punch annihilates Dragapult. Here comes Superpower. And yeah, he Body Presses, but I got Choppleberry. I'm not worried. So his taunt is ended. Oh, it was Spectrier, yeah. So Spectre can do something with that, and I use Wicked Blow. It is Sash. I use Night Slash. I assume this is Body Press coming in, but yeah, it doesn't matter. And Lurantis just can finish this by itself pretty painlessly. But there's Regidrago on the team as well, so there you go. That's GG. Game 2. Oh yeah, I should X these out. Game 2. This one was ugly. Stotzi is very, very, very good. And he came up with a really good game plan. I'm leading double normals into double ghosts, so you would think. Cottony eats up this close combat bandit, I'm sure. Here comes Snarl. What is Persian going for? Icy Wind, right? Because I want to slow him down. Here comes the switch, though. What a brilliant move. Leech Seed. Oh, this is the Leech Seed game. So he's, I don't know, predicting a switch or something. He can't do much else. Like, I'm obviously not doing much damage. I taunt, but, here comes a lot of damage. And he can't use Iron Defense, so at least he can't set up. But, yeah, this is clearly not accomplishing anything. Shadow Ball, he finally gives me that free switch I needed. And, in fact, he Body Presses and gives me 2 free switches. So now he's slow. And I don't have freaking Regidrago in the back to actually do anything with these slow guys and to exploit the Leech Seed. And oh my gosh. I do get this double special attack, but here comes the Will-O-Wisp onto Tauros. and it eats a humongous thing. And unfortunately, I wasn't smart, and I put Tauros in the slot that Lurantis should have been in, and so it wasn't Tauros getting all that stuff. Here's a Band of Close Combat. I'm +1, dude, so I was kind of expecting to survive this. And no, I didn't even come close to surviving that. So, nice job. Anyway, that was my only chance. What am I going to do? Protect in front of an Urshifu? So, here we go. Game 3. Dragon Darts starts out, and that is a really good start. Life Orb Dragapult, man. Here comes Will-O-Wisp. I'm burned. Foul Play just annihilates Dragapult, and Night Slash finishes it off. I figured at this point he didn't have Protect, or he wasn't going to Protect. Hey, we get a contrary boost on Lurantis. That's nice. Persian is burned. Icy Wind does some good damage. Lurantis should outspeed now. It doesn't. Oh, but it tanks a U-turn. Hurts him with a Rocky Helmet. Here comes Rapid Strike. Leaf Storm misses Urshifu. I was going to annihilate that Urshifu on the Switch. It didn't happen. But look at this beautiful Regidrago. He tries to weaken it with Surging Strikes, which I respect, but no. He probably should have close combated. Maybe he didn't want to eat the drop, but because that would have done much more damage. But yeah, and then Persian comes in and just wins. Nice job, Persian. And was that the... No, I had Sash on Persian. I didn't think Persian could live a full health body press, but turns out. All right, Game 4, I'm undefeated, and time to face Prime. Prime, who ends up in last place. So this should be a blowout, right? No. UDL beat Prime. I have Flame Orb, Persian. Oh, notice my nicknames are all prime numbers. Got Altaria with Sash. Once again, Iron Ball. Oh, yeah, this was one of my worst ideas. This Iron Ball, Shousting, Arrow Ball, Sword Stance, King Shield set. Life Orb, Tauros. This was the last week I tried to make it work. It's just not very good. Assault Vest, Manectric. What? Don't even ask, dude. And then Bandit Urshifu. So I don't know why I thought that this would be a set that would win. I was on top of the world. I was feeling very overconfident. And so here we go. Here's Mimikyu, Excavalier. And this game either goes really well or really happily, I think. Shadow Sneak and Wicked Blow to take out the Mimikyu. Unfortunately, he switches. I didn't know that in Pokemon you're allowed to switch. Turns out you are. So then he protects. I protect. Tauros goes for Iron Head, and Escavalier just owns me. So now this guy's at half defense, so that's not good. Flamethrower, I don't know why he didn't switch to Mimikyu. Maybe he thought it was more important. I definitely didn't calc to live that Life Orb thing, so goes for a Snarl. I needed to break... the whole reason that I snarled was to break Sash on... Or not Sash, break Sash Disguise on Manectric. And so this super powered Gyro Ball, which should have done a crap ton of damage, instead does almost nothing. So I King's Shield here. Thunderbolt gets some damage on it, but I don't know why I didn't. I should have attacked the Regirock. He gets his... He gets that, and here comes Shadow Claw, and that's just over. I so badly needed for the Snarl to connect, and it didn't. All right. Anyway, you live and learn. That's why we play best of 3. All right, so the deep one. Yeah, there we go. You use... Okay, so Taunt. I know that he is... not... what do I know about him? He's not something. Mental Herb, because we saw the item Lumberry. So, but then he used to play rough, and I'm like, oh, shoot. Well, that was dumb. I just completely ate that up. So, but now he's taunted, so someone's eating up a Flame Orb right now. And he's, I know I can take a Stomping Tantrum. I Swords Dance. There we go. And here comes the Icy Wind. right into the Mimikyu. Regirock's burned. I don't feel bad. He goes for the body press. Shadow Claw's going to do some damage, but not enough. And here comes Gyro Ball. And yeah. And I'm thinking this is going to be really easy. Shadow Sneak. And it was. Snarl. I probably should have just Thunderbolted, whatever. And then, Heatmore's got nothing for this. I'm +2 attack. Aegis-Slash, nah. Felt very good about winning that one. Final game of the set. And I'm just going to let this play without commentary while I go get dog. He needs to go potty. We finally get to see the famed Tornadus lead. But thankfully no confusion. All right, dog. You need to go potty. I get it. Sometimes I need to go potty too. Let's go, Lex. Who's your good luck choice? Oh yeah, turns out Urshifu is good. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. So that's that was the team for Prime. In retrospect, probably didn't need Band for Fire Punch to kill, but all right. Then we play the Jolamont Jones. At this point, this guy is brand new to the league, and he's just been depantsing people. He took over a team that had one loss, and he just won 3 straight against some really, really good players. So I put more thought into this than any match before playoffs. I planned about it, thought about it. I didn't have good options into his team. Remember, my team's really weak into fairies. I ended up picking Kling Kling because I'm scared of this team. But he's also got a really strong fire option. So fire and fairy together makes my life miserable. So I didn't even bring Urshifu. I couldn't. I didn't bring Regidrago. I couldn't. I mean, look. He's got 2 fairies. He's got 2 fire types. And so my team's just not great. So I'm using guys like Manectric. I do have Altaria, but I'm not that scared. Altaria is really tanky this week, really tanky. So, I'm doing what I can here. So I am using Hurricane on Altaria this week. I can show you the team. Where am I? Actually, no. I'll show you the team. Oh, yeah, that's beat frame. Defeat Blitz. So I'll show you the team in a second because game 1 is really, really intense. I think this was game 1, right? Yes. Yeah, this is game 1. So I lead, and I'm like, wait, no. No, this is game 2. This is game 2. This is game 1. Yeah, Togekiss, Buzzwole. Oh, this is so much fun. So, my team nicknames, I'll explain later. Here we go. Follow me. Here comes the Thunderbolt. He's Barry. Shoot. I expected follow me, but I had to double into, just in case. Sash Manectric coming to play. There goes Togekiss, and there goes the Air Slash. That was 100% going to kill. Heat Wave does a lot of damage. If you'll notice, that went before Manectric. It's not surprising. Here comes Tailwind. Here comes Thunderbolt. Goodbye. But what did we say about Regidrago under Tail? Oh, wait, no, I don't have Regidrago. Hang on. At this point, this is not over. This guy is fast and very powerful with fire type attacks and ghost type attacks. He's +1 already. Once I Quiver Dance, I have a good chance, but how's Aegis-Slash gonna do? Aegis-Slash is getting 1 shot. I can't have both Akka and Kasib Berry. So, and Sash is on Manectric. So I Shadow Sneak because it's what else can I do? And it turns out that's a 1 shot. So I'm like, where is the Sash on your team? Because it's not there. Here comes Flamethrower. Flamethrower with the +1, or with the -1 doesn't even kill. And there goes Ironhead. So the Struggle Bug was probably not necessary there, but I think I was trying to, hide information, like if this was a Rage Powder set or a Quiver Dance set. Spoiler alerts. All right, so later he told me that he calced it, and he figured out that he could live anything except for Life Orb Aegis-Slash. So as long as I wasn't Life Orb, and then actually Expert Belt, which I ran a lot in RTT, Expert Belt would have been enough as well. But Life Orb was enough to do it. So here we go. This is Life Orb Aegis-Slash. So this last season doesn't matter because I won last season. There's a new sheriff in town. His name is Blitzkrieg, and I made Altaria shiny and male because Blitzkrieg is male and his color was yellow. So very proud. But yeah, if you look at this tanky set. Assault Vest. Because I envision a scenario where I'd be stuck against, say, a Ninetales, and I could kind of stall it out. So here's that scenario. So anyway, I got Shadow Sneak. I Can't Risk It. He is Choice Scarf. I found out later. I didn't know that. Okay, so I use Light Screen. I probably should have attacked here. What were my attacks? But I wanted to I figured that if he gave me a free switch, I'd be fine because I thought, oh man, this isn't offensive. He's not pressuring Volcarona at all, and I can use Volcarona to be if I get the free switch, that's great. And if he tries to like set up Trick Room with Comfy, or he protects Ninetales and he just plays passive for whatever reason, then Swords Dance on Aegis-Slash and like GG, you're dead. So even with the Will-O-Wisp. So yeah, I wasn't really scared of that. I did have screens on with Articuno. I switch out. Here comes Altaria. There's no more sun. Helping Hand, though. Here comes Quiver Dance, and Heat Wave does 7 damage to Blitzkrieg. It burns, though, and that does somehow even more. So that really sucks. So Draining Kiss comes in. Quiver Dance again. I'm +2 with under Light Screen. Hurricane misses, which is fine. And here comes Hypnosis, which is less fine. So I'm asleep. He can't put my Altaria to sleep, but I can't hit anything either. So there's 20% damage. Here's Hurricane. So I took 1 turn of sleep. He has Buzzwole in the back, but he can't switch it in because he doesn't know when I'm going to wake up. And so, but he probably should have switched it in. Anyway, there goes Altaria, and here comes Articuno. 3rd turn of sleep. So I took all 3 turns of sleep, and here comes Dazzling Gleam. But this is GG, even though... Notice how much health, by the way, this boy has taken back. Woke up. Missed the Comfy. He is Ockaberry. It completely doesn't matter. That is +2 Volcarona. You ain't living that, Buzzwole. Funnily enough, get the Flame by. I really didn't need to Struggle Bug. I could have just Heat Waved, but I really wanted to make sure. And yeah, and that's it. And that's GG. I think I played a 3rd game against him for fun, but it's not in the documents, and we're low on time, so we'll skip it. All right, then. Fun game against the Houston Red Rocks. So I prepared a decent amount for this. I was really proud of my prep for this. So Life Orb, I had Basculin for this. Mold Breaker. So I was like, he is not going to expect this. He's going to have Gastrodon, protect his Entei, and Liquidation's just going to one-shot his Entei. I'm like, Expert Belt, Articuno, Galar. And he's not going to expect this move set. He's not going to expect this team set. And I'm just do a Wing Beat with Expert Belt to take out his Whimsicott. Like he's not going to expect that. Fake Out Swift, Growl, Icy Wind, Technician, Sash, Persian, Fang, Dragon Fang, Dragon's Maw. Yeah, just normal stuff. Fire Fang is a get out of jail free card against whatchamacallit. I also have it slow, so I'm expecting to go slow mode with it unless he uses like a Gastrodon Bronzong thing. But would he really bring Bronzong in against like Volcarona? With notice also this is a support oriented Volcarona set. I'm not expecting. I'm pretty confident about how things are going to go. I feel pretty good about this, and here is game 1. So Hitmonchan, Entei. All right, that's fine. Here comes Manectric. Here's Articuno. So he fakes out the Manectric. That's fine. Here comes Oh, Gall, that's Scarf Eruption, isn't it? Oh, no. And then your Sash on the Hitmon. I don't even get you knocked out. And oh my gosh. So here comes the switch to Gastrodon, but he ignored or didn't notice that I am Mold Breaker, and there goes the liquidation. It does exactly what it was designed to do. And Trick Room. And I set up Trick Room, and he has Bronzong in the back. And that is GG. I was so stupid. And then he reads my Protect. I use Soap, turn him into a Water type, which is fine. But, and here comes Dragon Energy, and it's not even close. And he got me. He got me. He boomed me. I used the Double Protect, which I should have won. If I get that Double Protect, I actually should win the game. But I don't. And he fakes me out and ice taps me. I really... Well, unless... No, because Hitmonchan probably outspeeds me in close combats anyway. So I don't know. I had a chance. Anyway, here's game 2. So how do I come back from that? Oh, and now he's got Whimsicott and Entei. And here comes Sunny Day Eruption, and I am in a lot of trouble. I use Icy Wind to try and slow him down, but to no avail. I had nothing. Here comes Tailwind. Here's Eruption. I think I'm Sash. No, it didn't even bring me down to the Sash. And I use Swift. I don't know why I didn't use Icy Wind. I should have. And there's that double knockout. Oh no, Gaskin actually survives. But here comes Moonblast, and it's like freaking A. Like everything just sucks. So yeah, I can't do anything against this dude. And Firefly, and I'm like, wow, I got pwned. Shit about Clancy, I just counted on physical normal Entei. Yeah, we played a third game, and I think he pantsed me again. Like, he just absolutely annihilated me. Anyway, the less time spent talking about that, the better. Matthewssandslash for Brunswick Brawlers. This one is very out of place. This, I think, was my last regular season match. Just because my opponent, Ibrahim, was going through a lot at the time, and so he wasn't able to play. So here we go. So my team for him is actually way up. UDL, beat Ibrahim, UDL. I was able to use my old team. By the time I played him, I had long since dropped Basculin, but, he was still on the team at the time of the matchup, so I could use him. And I did. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. And so I called him Blast from Past, and then I was like, well, let's make all the other ones. And the Wary of Fairy, I'm actually very proud of that. Scary Contrary. Please Love Keys. I don't know. I thought anyway, I'm very proud of this. I used a lot of really cool tech on this, so that made it a little painful if we were unlikely. In the unlikely event that we end up going to, finals against each other, that would have sucked. Anyway, so he brings out Fairy Silvally, which sort of surprised. I didn't really expect it, but it makes sense because he's very good into this, and also just really shuts down Regidrago. Although, how am I going to bring Regidrago into Tapu Fini? Tapu Fini is a nightmare for Regidrago. Anyway, here comes Thunderbolt, and that was the wrong Pokemon to target because this is Swamp Gang, and so here comes Liquidation. Silvally's dead, but now I'm in the swamp, and you don't get Contrary in a swamp. So here comes Ice Beam 1. Here comes Ice Beam 2. That crit definitely did not matter, and I have nothing at all. And he reads the Protect like a booger, or, well, I think I'm Sash. Yeah, I am. And he just massacres me. So let's hope I do better in game 2. All right, so Please Love Keys, Scary Contrary. It says, hang on, I said in the chat I made a move choice that I really regret now. What was the move choice? Rain Dance. Haha, yeah. Klefki has Rain Dance because I'm scared of sun. I imagine that's it. Yeah. Also, I thought about running Rockhead with the rock move, but Anyway, so here are the pledges, and I take nothing from that. Boost up my special attack. So there's that, and here comes Reflect. Here's multi-attack. Tank it. Somehow don't KO Silvally, which sucks. Here comes Protect. Here's Rain Dance. There's Flamethrower. And I'm like, at this point, I really doubt that he has Torkoal in the back, but just in case, I'm going to do that. And it wasn't enough. But guess what? The swamp is over. Here comes Manectric, and this is going to do a lot of damage to Charizard. And he brick breaks and gets rid of my screens. He probably should have attacked with a normal attack, but whatever. He gets staticked, which just ends the game because I'm able to foul play. And thank God. And so here comes Feeny, here comes Brion, and who's protecting? I guessed that it would be Brion who would protect, and I was wrong. But with Light Screen, I do tank it even in the rain. And there we go. Foul play. He does take out Manectric. Who did I have in the back? Thank God I had someone in the back. He goes for the double protect. He doesn't get it. And here comes G3. All right, we're going to play this. Let's go. Good luck, have fun, times 6, because I also played him in RTT the same day. Here comes Thunderbolt. Took him out. Thank you. And Grass Pledge does nothing. Yeah, I just was like, what if I stop him from getting off the swamp? So here comes, that was Quiver Dance number 1. Here comes Quiver Dance number 2. Here comes a Rock Slide, which I did expect to survive, and I did. Here comes a Protect. He protects his. Leaf Storm into the Charizard is not very much, but So I used Struggle Bug to lower this guy's special attack, and I don't think I had revealed Akaberry yet, so here comes Flamethrower, and I tank that comfortably with Akaberry. Silvally's taking enough damage that actually kills, and then I think at this point he's basically just hoping for a miss. Never mind, he actually outspeeds. So I expected Aqua Jet to do a lot of damage, but yeah. I think he expected to survive this, but I don't think he realized yet that I was Specs. So anyway, that was that. So I won that set. That was fun. All right, next. Week 8. Gotta go quick. Work meeting before long. So Sydney Sylveon's, which is Blake. So this would be UDL. Is this UDL Christmas? I don't know. Whatever. I may not. Defeat Pledge. Somehow beat you. No. Beat Egg with Fred. No. I don't know. It wasn't that. UDL beat Blake. There we go. So Life Orb. Ooh, Life Orb with Taunt. I put Taunt on Urshifu multiple weeks and never actually got to use it. Turns out that Wicked Blow is just a really good move. And anything that you can taunt, you should probably Wicked Blow instead. Bulldoze, Breaking Sway. Ooh, that's good advice for the playground as well. Don't taunt people. Just break them with a Wicked Blow. Don't actually do that. That's bad advice. Bulldoze, Breaking Sway, Protect Tailwind. I ran this same basic set a million times. Specs. So I did put Superpower on my team, but I thought, yeah, Specs Leaf Storm is going to be really, really good. And then, those were just in case weird edge cases. Explosion, Regidrago. Didn't get to use it yet at this point. And again, actually same Volcarona set as from the other time because I was expecting Fire to not be very useful. And this is what I prepped for. He also said is what he prepped for. So here comes screens. I'm almost certain. And so here comes the Specs Superpower because I want to take him out, and I really should have just gone with Leaf Storm, but whatever. So he switches, and that was a really bad mistake. I use Quiver Dance because I don't feel threatened, and he's Hyper Voice. So that was his mistake. He forgot that Hyper Voice was special instead of physical. And so I'm not scared at all anymore, and I just pretty comfortably take out the Hippowdon before he's able to attack. +1. And here comes Here comes everything, and I don't think he's realized yet that I've got... Oh, Psyshock's really good against my team, by the way. I don't think he's realized yet that I am not a threat. So we've got... Look at this. Look at this. Look at the two pathetic things I've got. I got Klefki with only foul play, and I've got this guy who has breaking swipe and bulldoze and basically no offensive investment. But turns out Tailwind's a good move. Baby doll eyes. Okay, cool. So now I'm -4. Look at this. Look how much damage I'm not doing. And he targets that one instead of the other one. I don't know. And I'm under Tailwind and I'm under speeding him, but I don't know. I don't know. Altaria just scares people. People have this irrational desire to eliminate Altaria no matter what. Dog is barking. Whatever. I will get him. Okay, so watch this. It's fun. I feel very good about this. Once again, I'm basically hoping that Altaria dies so that I can bring in something that can do some damage. And Blake obliges. So, and then here comes Quiverdance Volcarona, and yeah, and the rest is pretty easy to see. Come here, dog. Lex. Come here. Sure, you good boy. And then, yeah, he jabs, but, I mean, I don't think that Lurantis was the threat, even though I'm specs and end up at +4 special attack. So, really fun set, really fun match. The stuff worked really well. Oh, and then there's Ben. Oh, I could spend a whole hour just talking about this one, but I don't have time. So Ben's got this team. So he's got basically Electric Terrain Spam. Got some support options like Lespod, Celesteela, Sableye, and then, of course, Garchomp, which this was my... This is my UDL. Let's see, UDL beat Mets. Was he the Mets? No. Oh, no, that's the Mettings. Okay, beat Ben UDL. There we go. So I did not run max speed Manectric because I wanted to be able to one-shot Celesteela. Max speed Manectric, as it turns out, it outspeeds a very important Pokemon called Garchomp, and I couldn't outspeed it. I was relying on Choice Scarf Persian with Icy Wind to do my outspeeding for me. I had U-Turn, Swift, and Switcheroo as the other moves, but basically this was U-Turn span, or Icy Wind span. That was the exception, or the expectations. So here comes Screens, Aegislash, Garchomp protects. I use Reflect, and I Sword Stance, and I'm like, yes, I am the man. I am awesome. Light Screen. Here comes Earthquake. And on Weakness Policy, Flamethrower, and here comes another Sword Stance. Manectric, and here comes Shadow, and it doesn't get the kill, and if I was just a little faster, I would outspeed the Garchomp, but I wasn't, and instead, and I could Snarl or something, right? Instead, well, I do get the Thunderbolt off, but I'm down to my last two, and this isn't going to go well. So protect, and he just Earthquakes, and yeah, not much I can do there. So, and I've gone and revealed everything about my team, and yeah, it's just not good. So he wins comfortably. I revealed a lot of information about my team and what I am and what I'm not holding. So he knows I'm not Choice, for instance. So now I'm like, all right, what if I lead with my best Pokemon? And he brings out Sableye and fakes out my Urshifu, and I'm like, Persian's not the lead here. U-turn, and I'm just like, I'm so glad I have U-turn. So he taunts Manectric, which is cool because that's cool. So there is Celesteela taken care of. I'm predicting a Garchomp switch, so here comes Ice Punch. So now I've unfortunately revealed Ice Punch. The double was smart, and here comes Sucker Punch, and Raichu is unfortunately Sash, but that means he can't live this. And so here comes Tapu Koko, getting snarled, which helps. So he helping hands. I protect with Urshifu. Dazzling Gleam 100% takes out Manectric. But here comes Persian. And here comes Scarf Icy Wind. And bye-bye. So Wicked Blow does a lot of damage. Here comes Dazzling Gleam, but he's -1. And Persian is pretty much ready to just dominate. Look at that. Look at that. And Flamethrower just kills it. There we go. Persian. Persian won that so hardcore. All right, so here comes game 3. You always bring the good stuff. You never disappoint. And he says, playing you is the best and worst at the same time. At this point, by the way, Ben hadn't even beaten me yet in the league, which changes very soon. Here comes Snarl. And there is a Psyshock. So we're going to go back. This is probably my favorite turn in the whole game. So he Gleams. And I should have guessed by now that he was Specs because he did so much damage, even though he was Snarled. But I didn't. I didn't realize he was Choice Locked. So he does this, and I'm like, okay, Raichu's going to Psyshock into Manectric, so I'll switch in. And then I'm like, and I'll live with the consequences because he's going to Gleam. Persian should survive, and Icy Wind will have slowed him down. And if he doesn't Gleam, then I'm in a great shape. So I switched Urshifu into a Specs Dazzling Gleam from Tapu Koko that would have done 1,000,000 damage, though I am Sash. Psyshock, I did read the Psyshock. Here comes Icy Wind, and Raichu is now in Sucker Punch range. Here comes Manectric. He switches to Garchomp. I protect instead of Sucker Punch, which is crucial because here comes Air Slash. He Earthquakes, and yeah, Manectric's definitely dead, but here comes Garchomp getting ravaged by an Ice Punch, which I expected. But now, of course, my Sash is broken. But here comes the switch to Tapu Koko. 1 turn too early. He expected Sucker Punch, I guess. But I thought I would play more defensively and wait for the electric terrain to stall, and now it's stalled. Here comes Raichu, and here comes some damage. Wicked Blow, and I thought whatever he brings in there, it's going to be it's not going to enjoy taking a Wicked Blow. That's one of the things that makes Urshifu good is if you get the attack off, you know you're going to do damage into something. So here comes this, and I remember being like, who do I do? What do I do? Who do I attack? What do I do? Do a Quiver Dance? And then I'm like, wait, he can't take out both of us. So I should be good. I should be good if I just Flamethrower the Celesteela. And I do. And here comes Thunderbolt, and Thunderbolt does a lot, but not enough. And Icy Wind actually just finishes him. Beautiful cat, I said. Te amo, Persiana. Beautiful cat. And that's the absolute truth. It is a gorgeous cat. It's wonderful. Matthewssandslash against Nova. Here's the team. Salt Vest. Lurantis, I ran Grassy Glide because I was expecting to run. I was expecting Rillaboom, and Leaf Storm is just for fun, but I was expecting to be mostly Superpower. This week, I won the ability to change between moves. Citrus Berry, very standard. Oh, Misty Terrain for terrain control against Rillaboom. Sash Manectric, Bandit Urshifu, Thunder Punch because I didn't really have good answers into Primarina. Never Melt Ice Persian, one of my favorite attacks I've ever done. It just well, it's not even a tech; it's just a little extra damage. I went with the fast mode. I realized yeah, woohoo, I can run Trick Room, but my team wants to go fast, so I realized I'm always going to run fast mode with this team. I'm never going to run Trick Room. I just don't like it. All right, so here we go. Here is. And this is where he realizes this was not a good lead. He can't bring Salamence. Look at that. So we already got a +2 Articuno. I fake out the Rillaboom because I'm expecting a fake out, and there we go. And here comes your +2 freezing glare, and nobody's going to want to take this. So Icy Wind does a lot of damage. If into Salamence, he does switch, but then nothing's gonna take a freezing glare well. He gets the fake out, a U-turn, get Lurantis ready because I'm very excited about what this Lurantis is about to do into this Politoed who does not see it coming. He does haze, and by the way, I'm not even saying he, she. No, it was a she. He is the Politoed because that's a male Politoed. Okay, so here comes another competitive boost. Reflect from Articuno. I Leaf Storm, and and now I'm +1 speed, and now I'm plus in Tailwind, and now I'm +3 special attack, and yeah, this is where you realize your game is over. I Grassy Glide actually just to make sure that I go first. It didn't matter. I didn't know yet if this was Scarf Salamence or not, so I Tailwind again. Oh no, Tailwind had expired. That's why. I Grassy Glided. So he fakes out the Lurantis, which is fine, but nothing in the world that doesn't resist is going to take this freezing glare. He fakes out again, and probably to hide. Oh, she fakes out again, probably to hide the set, which is totally fine, totally fair. And yeah, so Articuno just single-handedly just demolished her entire game plan. And that's why I got Articuno. This was the Articuno game. So I figured that there's absolutely no way she's bringing Intimidate again. So I do not get punished for going for attacking moves here. Manectric was Sash, but that was fun anyway. That was fine anyway. I think I should Snarl here. I Sunny Day because I predict the swim coming in, and I want to make sure. But oh no. She Trick Rooms, but then sets up the rain. So I don't know if she forgot that she Trick Rooms. She just didn't have a better option because that suddenly made Armaldo fast. And yeah, so now I'm expecting a lot of pain here. So I Sunny Day, and that was the right decision. Here comes Lurantis. Here's Porygon 2, eating up a critical hit Leaf Storm with 30% damage. That's not good. And here that actually really the speed interaction is really funny. So it actually makes me faster, which actually makes me slower. But then Thunder Wave makes you slower. So at this point, I'm frustrated. I actually misclick on this one. I should have Dazzling Gleamed. Instead, I click Misty Terrain to stop Thunder Waves, but that was dumb. And here comes Superpower. Does take out Yield Porygon 2. And here comes another Sunny Day. Klefki is Kletchkey. And fully paralyzed, though. So Lurantis, not Kletchkey. Here, look at this. Look how much damage this little set of keys is doing. Almost completely uninvested, if I recall correctly. And there's Thunderbolt, or Thunder Punch, boom, boom, and Dazzling Gleam. Okay, we're almost done. Then last week of the season, I play against Glenn. Yeah, look at that. 12 special attack investment, that was it. Final week, and here comes Choice Scarf Glaceon, which I love. I love Choice Scarf Glaceon as a concept. Here's Life Orb Manectric. Ring target Klefki. This was a meme. It's not even a meme, really. I really wanted to, if he had a fairy type, I wanted to Prankster Switcheroo the ring target onto it so that Regidrago could use a dragon move and just destroy it. And I wanted to have Choppleberry and Acrobatics so that if he close combats my Urshifu with Mienshao, I can Acrobatics and one-shot it right back. That's not how it went. So we're just going to play this really quick. I have my Zoom meeting coming up, and so we're just going to hyper fast through this. So he Swords Dances. Here comes the Icy Winds. Dragon Energy is great. He switches out after Swords Dancing, which is so freaking smart. And he's just playing it so well, but unfortunately for me, he's very, very strong, but fortunately for me, Urshifu is very, very strong. I got to bust through these. So there's this one. Game 2, I'm thinking everything is great in the world. Glaceon's so good. And he wide guards. And I double spread attack, and Glaceon is choiced, which he realizes, and yeah, this just doesn't go well, and none of this goes well. Look at this. Look at him. He just shuts me out, the whole team, and I almost clicked Ice Beam instead of Icy Wind, and I didn't, and I would have won convincingly, but I didn't. I say I would have won. I don't even know what he had in the book because I couldn't even get past his front two. I probably wouldn't have. All right, and so here we go. I expect I expect some problems with. I expect the Bullet Punch, which is great, and I Dragon Pulse and just annihilate his guy. So I'm like, yes, GG. He Bullet Punches my Regidrago, which is smart. He Stone Edges my Volcarona, which is smart. Dragon Energy still does a lot, brings him down to his Sash, but it's okay because I have Glaceon, who's fast and absolutely takes a Bullet Punch, and it's not a range, by the way. Glaceon 100% survives a Bullet Punch. I calced it. I made sure. But critical hit. So whatever. I didn't feel bad about that. I expected this guy to be dead by now. So here comes another Bullet Punch. I think I snarl at this point, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that was that. And he's like, do you want to play game 4? I'm like, I'm always down to play Pokemon, but you won. Crits are a part of the game, but I was supposed to live that. But I mean, you can't. I mean, you just have to accept that you're going to get critical hits if you play Pokemon. We've all gotten a lot for, a lot against. So that's the complete regular season. Very happy with how it went. Very happy with how I played. And playoff retrospective will be incoming. Spoiler alert. But playoff retrospective will be upcoming. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching.